Hello, this tutorial is meant to provide you with an overview of how to complete some close reading activities with your class, save your work, and continue working on it at a later date and time or as a point of reference. To get started, you'll need to have Easy Interactive Tools open. I've already completed this step, and you can see my command toolbar at the top, as well as my interactive tools over here to the right. To get started, I need to pull up an article for my class to use. I've chosen the site Wonderopolis, which provides quite a few articles on topics that students of all ages might be interested in. They contain some videos, and then down here at the bottom are some really great articles. As you can see, this article is pretty long, so it's going to be difficult for the class to annotate it all at one time, so we'll do it in sections. First, what I'm going to do is line up the article so that we can begin working on it. Then I'm going to allow my students to use the highlighter to select important words or phrases. I'm going to select the mouse so that I'm able to use my cursor again, and then I'm going to go up to the toolbox because I'd like to take a picture of the work that we've done. Okay, the computer has now captured the image on the screen, and now I'm going to go to the whiteboard mode because this is where I'm able to save my work. In the whiteboard mode, I'm going to go back to the Tools menu, same place where we found the camera, and you'll notice next to the camera there's now a Paste button. I'm going to go ahead and paste in our work, and you'll notice that my highlighter is still selected, but also that here is our work. Now I can't click on anything. This isn't an interactive web page, but what it's done is it's taken a picture of the work that we did. So I can go back here, and now I could click on things if I chose to. And it would go ahead and change the website, but you'll notice that my highlighting still stays here, and that's kind of frustrating. So you can go ahead and erase that using the clear the screen button. But if I go back to the whiteboard, all of my work is still here. And so this is saved, and up here I can use the page list button to see that, yep, the first part of the article was saved. Now I'm going to add another page to the whiteboard. And so I can see here's page 1 that has the first part of the work that we did, and page 2 is empty. I'm going to go back to the computer and model the practice one more time. Close this game that I opened up. Okay, so I can see the last full paragraph that we had ended in cloud seed. So I'm going to scroll down until that paragraph disappears so that my class can annotate the second part of the article. They can now highlight this part of the article. And now we can repeat the process. So the class has finished close reading the article and they'd like to save their work. We're clicking on the toolbox. We're clicking on camera. It takes a new picture of the screen, and we're going to go to the whiteboard to save it. Slide 2 is selected. I don't want to overwrite the first part of the article, and now I'm going to go back to my toolbox, and next to the camera is paste. It is now put in the second part of the article. So you'll see on slide 1 we have the first part of the article. Let me give you a better view here. We have the first part of the article that starts and ends with the words condensation nuclei or cloud seeds. And if we use the page up and down buttons, we can go to the second page of the article that starts with cloud forms, and then you can see that the article ends down here. So to save this permanently, we need to click the Save button right here. We're going to click Save, and I'm going to save this just as test, and I'm going to choose a location. I just want this on my desktop for right now so I can show you how to open it back up. Go ahead and click Save, and you'll notice that it has saved now. It's test.eit. It's an Easy Interactive Tools file, so if I go ahead and close this, try to save changes, no. This is my article. Alright, so on my desktop, here's the file that I just created, that test file. I'm going to double click to open it. It's going to open my Easy Interactive Tools, and it takes me right back to the whiteboard mode where I had the first part of the article and the second part of the article saved. So now my class could go back and they could put in question marks. Sorry, I'm using my mouse, so my handwriting is going to be a little rough. Around, or they could use other annotation tools. and continue to work on this. That wraps up our tutorial for today. Please be sure to check out the other tutorials available at the Technology Training website.